Alright, everybody, so it's another weekend and it's time to have a look down the rabbit hole and see what we found there. This has been one of the craziest weeks in the rabbit hole group for sure because the group's grown quite big now and there's a lot more interactivity than in the early days when it was pretty much just me talking to myself. Um, that was fun. But I'm glad I persevered with it because now the group is really starting to kick off and we have a real laugh in there. I've got to be honest, sometimes these guys in there just really make me laugh. But more importantly, I mean, some of the best bands that I'm listening to now, I've only found through these groups. So they are a valuable asset. They are helping promote these bands, and the fact that you guys all get involved and support it is absolutely fantastic. I was just saying to another group member this afternoon that one thing I love about our group is that everybody in the group's passionate enough that we're actually going to the shows and we're buying the merch and we're just all so like it's just nice to see that kind of passion, especially on the internet, which is always usually so full of negativity, you know. So yeah, the rabbit hole's the place to be, guys. So yeah, like I said, we've got far too much stuff to show, far too much stuff to put into our top 10, and Bandmate drop a new video tomorrow, don't they? So I really want to feature that in a show. I think we're going to do a midweek show. I'll split some of these up and it's still going to leave me a little bit in reserve. So I won't put out nominations for the midweek video. I've got what we need for that then, right? So with that in mind, the top 10 is a good mix this week. I'm now getting people also commenting or messaging me directly asking me to feature this, which is good. I like that. So yeah, I mean, if there's something that you really want me to show on here, or you know, there's a band that you think's not getting the attention that they deserve, send it over. We'll have a look at it. Right, so the first video I'm going to show tonight now, this is from a band that I found about a month ago, and I've not stopped listening to them. And if you know me, you know that I am a massive fan now of Brigadier. I would say quite with a lot of certainty that they're probably the best band that I've found since Bandmate. So in a good couple of years, they're definitely the best band, and I found a lot of bands in that time, believe me, a lot of amazing bands. But Brigadier just tick a box. There's something about them, their sound, their style, the guitars, everything about them just absolutely amazing. Right. So as a new Brigadier fan, I've got the luxury of going back and enjoying what some of you seasoned guys that enjoy them have maybe enjoyed for a long time. So I'm grateful for you for keeping us right with the band and that, and helping us out trying to figure out who's who and you know, a bit of backstory about them and that, and that's exactly what the group's for. So anyway, when I've been going back and listening, one of the songs that I really like is Light in the Dark. Now that song is with the original iteration of the band, if I'm correct. So that means that at that point there, is it going to be Misa and Mitsuru on the guitar? Yeah, because Mitsuru's joined 2011 and 2018. And Misa. So it's Mitsuru and Misa that are on the guitars on this one. If I'm wrong, correct me. Unfortunately, I only discovered these guys. I don't know why. Where are they? Why have I not heard them before? But I only discovered them about a month ago, and I'm really like clued up with anything they've done like within the last year or so, because that's the stuff I've been seeing. But when I'm going back, it's a bit tricky. So anyway, I'm waffling on. I'll put it on. So this is Light in the Dark. Epic, by the way. Like that nice vinyl sound on a record. Anyway. Haru is shit. I love it. Lovely. The lead she's beautiful. Kimmy kind of half well, can she? See, I have a beat on them drums, man. This song is so good. So seriously, like, the only reason that that's number 1 and not number 10 right now, I mean that's number 10 and not number 1 right now, is because your first video that you put on in the show, you want it to be a banger, so it's going to keep people watching and they get into it, kind of thing. So that's your hook video, and nothing's going to hook anybody into watching the show than that. I mean, right, so number 9 this week. So I did say that we were going to have a bit of of a mixture of things this week in the show. Somebody asked me, does it have to be a female act or can they include male acts? Guys, send me stuff that's male. I mean, I've shown male stuff in the past. This isn't about females, it's about music. Just a happy coincidence that my favourite bands consist mainly of female members. But anyway, so yeah, if you want to feature a male artist, I encourage it. I liked a lot of male stuff. It's just I predominantly tend to like the female stuff. So anyway, yeah, so he sent me this to watch. Now, I've not watched it. I have no idea what this is. I just put it here ready to watch, okay. But I'll give you a bit of back info on what he said about the video. He says, here is the video link of the male band I told you about earlier for the weekly roundup. The band's name is Alif Dopa. Yeah, the pronunciations. Alif Dopa. The name will be on the card. And the song's title is You've done this on purpose. You've done this on purpose, haven't you? Right, okay. Don't laugh at me, guys. Karikuri Rashi no Hekatonkyuri. Here, I think I did no bad at that. Karikuri Rashi no Hekatonkyuri. Anyway, it means... I find the English word harder to pronounce than the Japanese one. Borrowing death Hekanchores. I'll put it on the screen, read it for yourself. Anyway, it says, I knew them cause they'd done one split interview with STMLT for Geki Rock magazine a while back. So if you don't know who STMLT are, they're an amazing band. I'm not sure what the status of those guys are at the moment because I'm pretty sure as soon as I discovered them, a couple of the members had left the band that week. I featured them on a previous week's roundup with their song Twilight. It's absolutely amazing video. Put me in the mood to watch it again actually. Right, anyway, sorry, I digress. So the band's name's Alpha Dopa, and the song's title is Kariku Rashino Hekatonkyuri, and they did an interview with STMLT for Geki Rock magazine a while back. So this is a video from them that they've liked. It's a comic. They don't take themselves too seriously. Well, that's right up my street, mate, so I'm probably going to enjoy this then. But their skills and musical composition in this song are dead serious. Right, okay. So let's have a look. Memento surprise. Here it is. Looks like them first take videos when they come in and pick up the...
良さげなマーガリンちょっとおさげなマーガリンハラミを乗せてうまみを乗せてこのビールヤングの俺に傷つける体にこそぞはさえだみ俺口からもまれなこないそこせなおしなっていうあらから俺の役目がし切にうまいそれ優雅にそうそれ
Minchozilla! No way. That was the thumbnail, I seen that bit. Right, okay, thoughts. That was funny. I tell you something for definite. That's one of those videos that I'm now going to be at parties, and when I've got people around and I'm going, here, we'll watch this. Right, but you asked me to tell you what I thought. I did like it. I don't think it's something that I would instinctively seek out to go and put on Spotify in my headphones walking about. I'm not sure. And the music video, so you had the comedy element, which was hilarious, but then you had the music, and I was trying to listen to the music, but I kept laughing at the funny stuff they were doing in the video, so I might well make a fair assessment. You need to listen to that without watching the video. But that Godzilla scene in that. From what I could tell musically, especially that breakdown bit, there was some nice guitar riffs in there, and it was interesting how the song kept changing about and fluctuating and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for nominating that. I really enjoyed it. I'll put a link to the video, obviously, in the video, as I always do. So if you liked what you heard from them, go and check them out. And thanks for nominating it. Please keep sending your nominations in, mate, because I do really appreciate it. I found some amazing stuff through you, so thanks for that. Right, okay, so that's number 9 out of the way, so let's go and have a look and see what we're doing for number 8. Right, so number 8's been sent in from Glenn. Cheers, Glenn. Thank you for getting involved, mate. I appreciate you sending me stuff. I've not really heard this yet though, mate. Now, I'm using that website, metalarchives.com. That's been quite good for finding some stuff, sometimes, for some of the bands. So this band are called Cruelty. So they're described as Death Doom. That's you, Glenn, is it, mate? That's just Death Doom stuff. Metal hardcore. Themes darkness, Catholicism, and depression. Okay, so from Tokyo, and it looks like they're still been going since 2017, and I think this is a sweet touch. Their email address is cruelty666. Fantastic. Right, so have a look and see if I can see who's in the band. Got some discography there. It looks like they've produced quite a lot of material. So members, it's got Zuma guitars and vocals. I imagine that's a clever play on 7, SE7, or is it SE7? Let me know, guys, if you know the band, or Glenn, let me know. But I would imagine they call themselves 7. And Manny. Okay, so 3-piece. Right, so like the previous video that was sent, and I've not really seen this much. I did have a wee peek at it. And I thought, you know what, I'll save it so Glenn could see me watch it and see what I think. Right, as soon as you send it in, so I'll just get that up now. Here we go. So this is Cruelty, and it's called Harder Than Before. guitar and Marcia on bass as well there. Right, fantastic. Right, so that Altar Sacrifice song, there is a video for that on YouTube, but the quality of it's not very good at all. So I thought I'd pick something else, and this was good. I found this one by them yesterday. So this is called Bloomin' Hate. It's a live performance from them. So we'll stick it on and see what you think if you haven't already heard them.
捧げよう今こそ弔いの意を定めの炎を放って深き谷の底に沈む虚無の果てに過去が戻る移る切な中に染まる
Gorgeous guitar.
溶かす無垢な夢よ道の闇焦がれて少女は手を引かれ導く先に見たのは獅子たちの笑み凍てつくこの世界
why he's recommending them, and I must say, like I listened to the first album, and that Altar Sacrifice, the guitar riff, and that was absolutely like sick. It jumped out at me. I'd heard that yesterday, and it stuck out to me as well, and that's maybe the second time that I've properly heard that. So add that one to another song that I love by them. So I'm just getting my ducks in a row here with the names. So Noiko, that was the other girl on the guitar, and the Lumina was the lead singer with the Flying V. Their dual guitar playing was something else. Like, it's absolutely fantastic. And that bass player, so is that Natsun? Just looking, yeah, that must be Natsun. She was cute. I don't mean in that way, like, you know, like she was cute, like you get that with an Asian bassist. They look small, but they're powerful monsters when it comes to playing on their basses. So yeah, I absolutely loved that. So Ark Royal is definitely a band that I recommend. I'm going to put the link to that in the video description there. I would highly recommend maybe checking out their albums on Spotify if you can. I'm definitely going to have to make sure that I get through those guys. So thank you for recommending them to me, and keep recommending bands, mate, because you've got a great passion for this as well, like I have, and we do share quite a lot of stuff between each other. So brilliant, mate. Thank you. Right. So next one up tonight is this one's from Richard. Richard's been sending videos in from the start of this channel, and I really appreciate his involvement and his input. So thank you, Richard, and it's thanks to you, mate, that I found the Let's Go's, which are an amazing band. So you might see Richard on the group posting now and again. Richard's got a great taste in music, I think. He likes his funky stuff from Kicks, things like that. So Richard's nominated this one a couple of weeks ago, but I picked one of his other ones for last week, and then this one's called Super Potato. Now, I'm not quite sure about this band. I'm on the YouTube right now for it. It's been up for 5 months, so it's got brackets Super Potato, and then it's got some writing there. So when I went to Google Translate, it came back as Cherry Buru. So I don't know if the band's called Super Potato and the song's called Cherry Buru, or it's the other way around. But anyway, let's have a listen to it. Here we go. I like this. I really like this. yes, that now you're gonna have to help me out here, guys. Then, because while we were watching that, I was trying to find out some stuff about the band. Now, I really can't find anything with Google, but there's some Instagram links and stuff on the YouTube chat thin description. So what I'll do is save time on the video rather than trying to find it all out here. I'll drop it in the band card and any relevant links I'll put in. But Richard, wow mate, thanks for that. That's definitely going straight into my favourites, and I need to know if I can listen to that on Spotify and if they've got more music, because you've just witnessed somebody found something that they thought, yeah, I really like that. And as a big Scandal fan, there's kinda, I don't know, it felt very Scandal that. That's always going to be a winner for me. I love a lot of music. I love punk rock, I love metal, I love folk, I love classical. I just love music. I just think it's amazing. But that's the sweet spot. Almost. Maybe a little bit too sugary, but hey, you know. But yeah, no, definitely. I really enjoyed that. So thanks, Richard. And by the time the video goes out, guys, I'll have the stuff for you to check them out properly in the description. Okay. Right, this one is an absolute treat. I promise you, this is great. Now, I shared this into the group yesterday, and it got a much better reception than I thought it was. Maybe this band are bigger than I thought they were. It's just I hadn't heard of them until recently, and they're called Paradox. So they were formed in 2021, and they're considered melodic metal. You've got Amani on vocals, Miyako on guitar, Kaori on guitar, Haruna on bass, and Shono on drums. They've got a couple of singles out there and an album that came out in February. February it came out, and I'm not pronouncing that, but I'll pop it up on the screen. So anyway, yeah, so wow, you're in for a treat. I've listened to this a good few times now. The guitar playing in this is absolutely amazing. So the guitar player is going to be, if my information is correct, had it up and I'll scroll past it again. Well, it's either going to be Miyako or Kaori, so anyway, here we go. This is called Day's Eye. Listen to it right from the start. Guitar is gorgeous, by the way. Right, so what do you think of that? If you've heard them before, then you'll already know all this. But for me, like, that's been an experience listening to these guys this week, because there's quite a lot going on there with that band that's really outstanding. And you know me normally, like the guitar hooks me in, and I'm being honest here, both of the guitarists were really good. It's the drums for me on that one. It's absolutely fantastic. The guitar playing is really good, nice shreds, and then the sustained into the lead for the solo, and that was quite good. Yeah, they're a good band. It'd be interesting to see what more that they're going to bring out, so I'm going to definitely start listening to those guys. I'll need to hear more, like, for it to say, oh, they're an amazing band, but definitely enjoyed that. Some of that guitar playing was really nice. So that's this week's number 5, and that's Paradox. Right, so number 4 this week is actually last week's number 1. Different video though, and a different iteration of the band. So this band, they're called Make. They're from Taiwan, and they're absolutely fantastic. Livia, their lead guitarist, is the featured artist for this week. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the featured artist this week, this part, or in the midweek part, but anyway, yeah, Livia is an amazing talented guitarist, shadow of a doubt. But the band are really good. They've got an amazing sound, and they've got a lot of support. I've seen the support growing. A lot of my friends on social media now are right behind these guys and are constantly raving about them. And one of the songs that I've seen that seems to be a fan's favourite is it's called The Clown. So if you bear with me a moment, because now the original singer isn't in it anymore. It's now a girl called Groupie. I can't remember who the original singer is in Clown. I'll find out for the band card though, guys. So anyway, here it is, right? Listen to that. That's Livia on the guitar and Lilith on the bass. Always way to come on again. Right, so there we go. So that is absolutely epic, is it? Right, so you know what, while we're on it, we'll just do this week's featured artist now. So this week's featured artist, I was going to feature that Olivia there, okay, because there's something about her guitar playing that's outstanding. I asked my friend Josh in his group for some information, just to get a couple of fun facts about her. Apparently she likes milk tea, you think she might be 24, and she's a guitar teacher. She speaks Chinese. She is a teacher, she's a guitar teacher, and I'll pop the screen grab up here of what I'm reading, so I'm not just going to sit and read it out. But as you can see by that, she definitely tapped into the music industry, and obviously is very gifted in the world of music to be that heavily involved with that kind of stuff, and she does a lot of project stuff. I only just heard of her there in Make Now. She's got her own channel, and I'll pop that into the video description on YouTube and on Instagram, and she likes to do demonstrations of stuff that she's done in that. And this one here I'll put on, it's called Turbulence. It's absolutely amazing, like the skill that this girl has got on the guitar. Now just give me a second, because what I need to do is I need to find it. And I have a folder here that's absolutely full of links with everything that you guys have sent me, and the stuff that I decide I want to feature. Right, this is it here. Right, you're ready. This is honestly, this is so good. If you haven't heard this already, enjoy. That guitar is gorgeous. Not a huge fan though of the headstock. Yeah, I like my headstock. Nah. Honestly, that's good finger control, excellent finger control. Look at that. Yeah. Right, I'll end it there then for that one. So you could see there, right, right, that was something else. It's out of this world. Now here's the thing, the internet is a shitty place, right, and that's just the reality of it. And for example, there was a premiere of a video the other day that I watched, and some of the troll comments were just so rotten, like, you know, and you got to assume that if you produce that and you'd put your music video, you're going to be sitting there watching those comments coming in, so that must be soul destroying to see shit like that. I don't know why people do that. And so when it comes to music as well, so when I say, oh, I think something's amazing, I've seen people at times go, oh, but that's not too technical, there's nothing amazing about that. I even had someone tell me once that there's no way that Kanami Tono could be the greatest guitarist I'd ever heard, because she isn't that great, and triggered. But anyway, different story, I'll tell that one day. Anyway, so point I was making was that for me personally, I think she's really good. That guitar playing is on a different skill level. She's got it. She's got that thing. She's absolutely amazing. I could listen to her play guitar all day. So she's in the band Make. Now she has got her Instagram as well. I want to show you a video that she's got on Insta. Just give me a second. Right, so I'm going to show you this on her Instagram, and I'll pop the link to her channel on her Instagram, so if you want to follow her, then you can. She has lots of videos on here, by the way. So this one here though, listen to this. There we go, there's Leave You. So if you hadn't heard them before, that's Make and that's Leave You. I've just put them both together on the featured artist and that. So go and check her out, go and give her some support on her channel. I'm going to be following her and watching the stuff that she does, because I think she's an absolutely fantastic guitarist. And she plays Ibanez, and I like Ibanez. I used to say that Ibanez was my favourite, but lately ESPs have been catching my eye for some reason, so I think my next purchase is definitely going to be an ESP for sure. Okay, so anyway, let's get into the next one then. Right, so number 3 this week, guys. Now this is a really good video. So this was shared into the group the other day. I'd seen all these before. So here it is, it's Hazuki. So if you don't know who Hazuki is a guitarist, an epic guitarist by the way, who plays a band called Nemophila, and she also plays in a band, I'm never sure how to pronounce them, but I think it's Kawaii, which is also another epic band that has Kotono and Lisa X in it. So anyway, Nemophila are a great band, but this is their song Revive, and on this song what we're getting to see just Hazuki play it. Now you can see each of the band members doing their solos, but I wanted to show the Hazuki one. I took some shots from the video for the show tonight, so that they had what we were talking about. So anyway, I won't put it on. This is absolutely brilliant, so kick back and relax, because Hazuki honestly knocks it out of the park in this one. The cameraman that filmed this, or whoever filmed it, has had an absolutely excellent eye for an angle, you know, the lighting. Gorgeous absolute Ibanez.
So well, now go away, and I'll do you how to enjoy.
that has to be for me. Honestly, that is definitely like one of the best things on the entire internet. My life's better for seeing that video. That's absolutely fantastic. As I said, I have watched the other band members, and I've noticed when I'd watched the Saki one that when the solo was going, that Saki was just playing the chords at that point. Because Saki, I would say for me, is probably one of my favourite guitarists. Like, if you know me, you know how much I like Saki. Anyway, but Hazuki is absolutely, obviously she's an outstanding guitarist. I've got nothing but admiration for that girl. She was absolutely fantastic, standing there with that ocean backdrop with the wind in her hair and that. Absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. Anyway, so that's this week's number 3, and that's our Librarian Shredder. That's Hazuki. Right, so number 2 this week is the South Korean superstars, which is the Rolling Quartz, which are probably the best thing ever to come out of South Korea in my opinion. I can't get enough of this band. They're just amazing, and the members, they're like a Bandmate type band in the sense of each member of the band's got their own unique characteristic that they bring to the band, and the fans adore them all. Irie is just amazing as shit. She's always up to stuff. Some of the best memes that I've seen on the internet have been because of Irie. She looks like she's a total mischievous person. Anyway, so I'm going to be seeing the girls in January. I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be some night getting to see the Rolling Quartz, is it? So because I'm going to see them, when I'm watching the stuff now, I'm kind of getting more into thinking, oh, is that what it's going to be like? And if this is what it's going to be like, it's going to be absolutely banging. This is their new video that they dropped yesterday. Jiun's vocals on this are something else. There's a Rolling Quartz group that I was in, that I'm part of, where somebody had asked during the week with a faking it. I got very, very, very triggered by that and felt very protected. It was instantly straight there posting a link, a video clip I made of Hyojin and Irene sitting doing their dual leading, and I was like, I'm going to show you, they're playing their instruments. I do think that Jane sings over herself sometimes, but I think that's standard practice in the music industry, especially if they're jumping around a lot. Again, see if I'm pronouncing their names wrong, because I try to pronounce them phonetically, but they're Korean, so I'm not entirely sure. Yujin, Jaejin, Irie, Hyojin. I think I'm pronouncing. Oh, and RM, obviously, of course. RM's amazing, by the way. If you don't follow already, check her vlog out on YouTube and her cat Nacho. I've been sitting watching all her Nacho videos. It's absolutely hilarious. And she's always out about doing stuff. And there's also a funny video of their Hungarian tour that went out this week. And there's a bit where Jason sees Miku sitting on the pigeon on the fountain. Honestly, it's so funny. I really can't recommend these girls enough, but instead of sitting going on about the Quartz, I am going to sit and put on the song. If you haven't heard it already, or if you haven't heard Rolling Quartz, you are going to absolutely love this. This is such a catchy song. Here we go.
지겹게 웃고 싶은 날 It's a 너와 나 day and night 전화서도 또 미끄지 날 때쯤에 눈부신 빛이 나 We are young We are one We are young We are one 눈을 감아 너에게 every day We are young We are one We are young 이대로 날아가 We are young We are one 시작이 문 같은 남자 We are young We are one 눈을 감아 너에게로 every day We are young We are young 언제나 we are one
I love that riff out of that. Right, so are they faking it? Here's the thing, right, and it's back to what I was on about Olivia in the previous video there. Hyesian and Irie are not what you would consider the most, shall we say, epic of shredders. Okay, I've been trying to learn some of the Roland Quart stuff on the guitar, and it's certainly not simple, but it's not the most technical stuff. It's not up there with some of the other guitarists that you would maybe have seen on the show, but what they do works. It sounds fucking amazing, like, you know, and that's all it's needed. Like, some of the best songs ever made have got the simplest of riffs. It's not how technical you are, it's how you bloody play the instrument, and they are amazing on their instrument. And the wee twin stuff that they do, honestly, I call them Ice and Fire, and RM just totally just sits there and cheeses all the way through on our bass and shit. And the thing is, I think that band, you can definitely see, certainly this year, that there's been a marked improvement in their abilities. I'm really excited to see what they do next. I can't wait to see them. So this is this week's number 2, Roland Quartz. If you haven't checked these guys out, if this is the first time you've heard them, check out Holler. The music video of that is just amazing. Total hook like it in. Or Blaze. Blaze is another good one. Check that one out. Or Red Wine, or just check them all out. They're amazing. Right, anyway, on to the next one now. That's been some countdown, isn't it? From number 10 to number 2. It's been a really good mix of music this week. Thanks everybody for sending me in all those nominations, by the way. There was some gold in there this week. Standout for me while going through and doing this video though has to be Potato from Richard. I'm going back to listen to that again. I hope that you have found something in this, that you are getting stuff from the shows, and if you have found anything this week that I featured that you thought, oh, I really like that, I want to learn more, go and support the guys on their socials, go and click on their YouTubes and click like on their videos, because it's the only way that these guys are going to continue doing the amazing stuff they're doing, is if it's paying off for them. You know, if they can't get the support, if they're not getting noticed, then they're not going to continue doing it, and I for one want it to continue, because some of this stuff is amazing. Right, so I said at the start of the video, you wouldn't guess what I picked for number 1, and it's Love Bites. I thought most of you would think I'd probably pick Pride Here, because I've been going on about them all week, but no, it's the Love Bites one, and it's Shadowmaker. So we'll put it on and watch it, and then we'll talk about it. This week's Rabbit Hole number 1, turn it up, put your feet back. One intro. want to get up and start jumping about. I got fucking chills right now. Fucking chills. Shall we again? Right, so let's drop the bullshit right away, okay? This has got fuck all to do with what those women look like or what they're wearing, okay? Because that's the number one assumption that people would normally throw, and I've already had that levied at me this week when I showed it to somebody. Right, let's talk about the music here, right? Because that was what was outstanding. Right, so my knowledge on Love Bites is probably not that great, but I'm pretty sure the only member that's been replaced since that video is Mio, the bassist, with Fami now. Asami is an epic singer. An absolutely epic singer. She's got a beautiful voice. It's a Runa, little big engine, I think she gets nicknamed on the drums. She's some drummer. I've seen that one-handed bit. Sick. Mio is absolutely fantastic bassist, and I've been watching her doing her other stuff that she's been doing just now. She's got something on actually, I think. Booze and Roses or something that's going on, a show that's getting done. So if you're a fan of Mew, you may want to check that out. But for me, it's Midori and Miyako. Like, that dual guitar playing is on a different level. It's I can't even put it into words. I really can't see that's my favourite, most sweetest thing in the world, is when you get two guitars that are interlocking and playing into each other, and the technique to get two guitarists that are on the same level, on the same like kind of plane that can speak to each other, like having two Konami tonals on the stage at once, playing with each other. And not to take anything away from Miku. Miku is a fantastic guitarist. Miku's a better guitarist than me by a mile, right? So not take away from Miku, but Miku is not a natural lead guitarist. She normally plays rhythm. But when you get two natural lead guitarists that can do that, like, and it was just... Sorry, I'm maybe going over the top a little bit with it. I'm excited about it. It's fantastic. So I need to start listening to more Love Bites for definite. So that's why they're this week's #1, because that is such a good song. And the absolute composition of the music was just spot on. And I played a Love Bites video a few weeks back on an earlier show when they did the UK tour, and that song was outstanding as well. So it would appear that I am indeed a Love Bites fan. So consider me part of your group with that one. Right, thanks for watching, guys. I've got to actually go and do my real job now. So I've got to pay for all this this expensive lifestyle of mine that is Asian music. Thanks for watching. As I say, remember and subscribe and hit like if you want to see future shows. Join us on our Facebook group down the Asian Music Rabbit Hole, and I'll leave it there. Remember to check out midweek for the other videos that I couldn't fit in tonight's top 10. Take it easy. Bye.